Hi there, it's Dan Lyle from ForReal Flyers, and I have a beautiful motor here from ATFPV. Now this motor is the F80 Pro. This is the 2500 kV that I've got. You can get these in 3 different sizes. You can get them in the 1900 kV, you can get them in the 2200 kV, and you can get them in the 2500 kV. So on these, they do rate them from, if you want to have a look on the box here, it actually says rates them from 4 to 6S. It is saying it is 39.7 grams for that. So they are quite a big motor, but the thing with them though is you are going to get some great power out of these. So you're going to want to put them onto a pretty powerful sort of setup. You're going to want to run good batteries, and so that way you can actually use them for their potential. Now I'm going to be running these on 4S batteries. I should have probably got the 1900 so I could run it on the 6S. Even though this says it will run on the 6S, you probably end up burning it out a little bit quicker than what you would with the 1900. So I'm actually probably going to try the 1900 and see how that goes on the 6S. I'll probably leave these ones here for the 4S. So what we're going to do, overall first impressions of these, they look great. They aren't the lightest motor, but you know, you got the extra motor wire that they put on here. Like, you go cutting that off, you're going to start getting a lighter motor. But that's not, I don't find the weight of it a real big deal at this stage. So really we want to look at performance and quality and make sure that the money that we're paying, which I think this here is probably is just under the $40 mark for this motor. So they are quite an expensive motor, but you know, sometimes you pay for what you get. So let's put this onto the scales and we'll see how heavy this is. I'll just zero it out for you guys. Alrighty, so it's zeroed out. I'm going to chuck this motor on there. So it's coming in at 39 grams for me. I don't have the point on here, but that just gives you a rough idea on how close it is. So yep, they're pretty well on the money there, so that's great. What else we got here? I'm just going to, now in the box, I'll open up this brand new one here so you can sort of see how they come. Alright, so this is how they come. They do come in this, it's a really nice box. I do really like the old F40 Pro in the plastic container, because we can, us pilots, we can always reuse these plastic containers. So I think that even though these look great, these are probably a cheaper option, but I think us pilots probably would prefer the plastic containers. So but anyways, coming into this one here, so that's how they come. Just going to take this top off so you can see. So it just obviously keeps it in there nice and tight. So you got your few different bolts down here. Just pull that out. Alright, so yeah, you got your M3. I think they're like about a 7mm. You got another little M2.5 little one. That one there is for the base of the motor, so that one holds the bell on. There'll also be a washer there as well, which if I pop that out, there would be a washer. So that's how they come. We'll just measure up these wires so you actually can see how long that they actually are. So looking at it here, I'll just turn this around. Alright, so what I'll do, I'll put it right at the base of the motor and hold it there. So these wires are 150 mil or 15 centimeters, however you want to say there. So overall it's really good. They got the heat shrink around these wires here, which I've seen other motors, sometimes they don't, a lot of them do now, which is great, holds them together. All the windings look extremely nice and tight. This is a multi-strand winding, this motor, more inclined for racing than freestyle. And what size is this wire? You got 20 gauge wire, so it's a really good size. Good job, Tmotor, on that size wire. I think that's great. I really like that. And yeah, we've got your nice aluminum nut there. We've got the shaft as well, which you got a stainless steel shaft. I think that's a 4mm hollow shaft there, which is beautiful as well. I haven't had any issues with these. I may have bent only one, but would be obviously from crashing, so that's no big deal. And yeah, so that's what it's going to look like. This is how it's going to go on my SB5. I have got this Tmotor 4-in-1 ESC as well, but it just won't fit into my SB5 frame, so I've got to look at another option here. but that's the new 45 amp 2 to 6S. So I had planned on running 6S on this one, but I'm actually changed my mind. I'm only going to run these on 4S. Just looking at the some of the specs on these, just through Tmotor and stuff like that, on what they tested them on, is for what I'm going to test them on. So, you know, just to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. I don't want to burn them up because they're not a cheap motor. So I'm a big fan of the right tool for the right job, and I think that these are going to go great. Looking at them here, they've got obviously your open bottom to save on weight, and looks like it's let's have a look. I think it's I'll have a look how many mil apart these are. So we're looking at 16 by 16 motor holes. I have to check both of them. Yep, 16 by 16 motor holes across. So the most common size holes there, so that's great. All the magnets are very well spaced. They've actually got quite a big space on these magnets by the look there, compared to some of the others. Like we've got one here, one that I've been bashing around for a while. You can just see the size difference actually in the motor. They're just holding it up against the F40 Pro 2. So yeah, quite a big difference. This one here, I've bashed the hell out of these. So they're definitely a great motor. I think Tmotor do a really, really nice motor. They're nice, they're powerful, they are very nice and smooth, and yeah, I really do like them. So I've been wanting to try these F80s ever since I've started. So thank you very much, ATFPV, for selling these. I think they're going to be a great motor, and I really look forward to the flight video. So stand by, like and subscribe, and as always, happy flying.